Alright, what's good? I just woke up. What are we doing? So apparently, they dropped some new Naruto gameplay, the actual first legitimate official set of gameplay that we can look at that's not in a trailer or in a scan, which is not really gameplay in a scan. But the thing about this is the last stuff that we've seen, I'm pretty sure it's obvious to a lot of people who watch me. I don't really find it enjoyable, and I explained why, and I have my fears, and I explain why I have those too. I really want to see this to see if it can knock some of those fears out the park, and above anything, I really want to see how the HUD looks, because I don't think we've seen the legitimate HUD, like how the health and the jutsu and maybe even a chakra bar works. I want to see how that looks. I just want something to erase the previous image out of my head, and hopefully this is that. All my friends that I asked their opinion of this game, what we've seen, I guess, they all said it looks bad. So that's just a without further ado, play my shit. Like this is from a stream. We have my man. Is that the actual voice for Naruto? Oh, that's cool. I like that. Oh shoot, the Japanese voice. I'm assuming if she's not, she did a really fucking good job. So I see this is a stream layout. So what I want to do, I'm going to take the extra stuff out and focus on just the middle. I'm gonna put my bear right there on the right so that you don't see that little corner peeking in, because that looks gross. Okay, so the kunai work exactly how they've been shown in the trailer. You throw it to this type of kunai. Throw it to the wall, and then you go to it. You also have a jumping mechanic to jump to walls if you want to use that, whichever. Or I don't know if either one is more optimal than the other. It looks like that shuriken that's being used has nothing to do with the shuriken that's at the bottom. Ooh, almost died. At the bottom right. There is no chakra bar, which I see, which is kind of painful a little bit. But you know, a cooldown meter is fine. This really depends on how the gameplay works overall. My thing is when they had a meter of chakra to use jutsus off of, it added some sort of depth to using certain things at a certain pace so that you could at least use your brain a little bit. Cooldown meters are cool too because you could get the same thing out of that, but it's just not as detailed, if you will. Oh, Western Shuriken, okay. That looked cool. It went pretty far too. It went all the way to the wall. I like that. So we have Rasen Shuriken, Rasengan, Kunai. That was Rasengan. There's something on the bottom right that I can't see because of the corner. And we have a Shadow Clone Jutsu for R2. So I'm assuming triangle, no, square and triangle are gonna be your main fighting buttons. And then hopefully, okay, what's that? That like the ultimate, okay, that was the bottom right corner. Oh, okay, I see. That was, I don't know. I'm assuming that's like the ultimate attack. And for what it was, I guess it was cool, like seeing Sage Mode. Now what? Now I had a fear that maybe the person playing this stream might not be that good and might not show off things well. Seeing that kind of makes that fear look like it can be real. Okay. Okay, I like how you combine the jump with the shuriken to get to places. Okay, that's cool. The map is kind of small though. It looked like it was gonna be a lot bigger, but it's fine. I guess too big is a little bit not fun because you have to be jumping and running to your opponent. Now, I don't know if I said this already, but definitely seeing the timer at the top and seeing there's no, like, seeing how fast your health depletes because they jumped in the hole and they died. I can definitely see this is going to be mainly point based over like you're fighting someone 1v1 until your health depletes. So we're gonna have two gameplays. I'm assuming they're gonna show off today. We have the boss battle one on the left and the 4v4 on the right. I don't speak Japanese. I just saw a 4 on the right and Shukaku on the left. I just used my brain. It's crazy. I don't know exactly what I can say as a hypothetical that could be the saving grace for what I can see now to make me not feel fucking afraid. But maybe seeing some player versus player stuff will be dope. I'm gonna tell you right now, from the beginning of seeing the scans, I'm not expecting too much from the boss battle game mode. So let's just cross our fingers. How bad can it be? We're having a cutscene? Okay, that's cool. I did not think they were gonna have cutscenes for the boss battle game modes at all. Just because it's online based and sometimes you don't really need a cutscene if it's gonna be like not a perfect representation of, let me stop talking on my ass. Anyways, we got fodder ninja on the ground dead. So we're gonna have options to fight fodder ninjas to like buy the time for the objective. It looks like death means nothing. I'm assuming this is one of those games to where you have to beat at a certain amount of time to get a ranking. And you're kind of playing for the ranking. Because as you've seen the guy jumping in the hole, he died and came back like nothing. I mean, I could definitely see they have certain limiters how many times you could die, and it goes like that. But I just this looks trash. Let me try to stay positive because I'm not liking what I'm seeing so far. But I have to keep in mind that this is a what's the word I'm looking for? It's a more, you know what this looks like to me? You ever played Naruto Chronicles 1 or 2, or even like the Wii counterpart, the Dragons or some shit? Naruto Chronicles on the PS2. This looks like a great value version of that. It really does to me. It looks better in regards to visually rather, but the gameplay doesn't look as like, you know what I'm saying, as Chronicles did. At some point in time, I'm gonna have to accept this game as its own thing, but so far, I just see too many. What the fuck? I'm not seeing too many things that separate this game from other things that I've already seen. I don't know. It doesn't do anything different. I mean, I guess the wall climbing and the use of Shuriken is definitely different. Shuriken do not work on Big Boss. Makes sense. I'm glad it works like that. He takes no health, so it looks like we're going to be seeing him mash. That looked cool. I guess we're going to be seeing him mash until the health goes down to nothing. Oh, he did the R2. I don't know what that was. Is that a shadow clone? Okay, Rest and Shuriken. How much is that going to do? Okay, nothing. That's cool to see. That's useless. I don't. What's the objective here? Like, if you just keep on hitting it and he's not taking any damage. I'm pretty sure he's gonna explode. You should probably leave. He's not gonna leave, is he? No, he's not. Oh, that's great. That's cool. I'm trying to keep up with what's happening right now, and I don't know, man. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section right now what you think about what we're seeing right now, because I am on the fence. And what was that, a glitch? I guess that was a glitch. Run away. He learned. Good shit. I think it's because, like I said, I'm not excited for player versus environment shit. So I might be biased from that standpoint alone. Looks like the healing happens pretty quickly. So I guess it's safe to say that if you go into a battle without a healer, you're literally doing yourself a disservice. Because it's going to be point based. So if you're not going to have someone healing you back that's hella quick, then you're going to be going in there kind of naked. You need that support, it looks like. I kind of like how susceptible, not susceptible, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, what you doing? What you doing, dog? Even Sakura's trying to tell you to get the fuck out the wall. I guess the game glitched. I'm assuming from what they're saying, he's getting up, moving the thing. A lot of people have told me that this is like a MOBA. Stop. Stop saying that. This is something different. If you want to say watered down MOBA, I don't even know if I can accept that after seeing this. What I've said before in my last video was this game needs some like some hook, you know, like some gimmick that's like really makes you want to buy it. And just with seeing this gameplay, I don't see that gimmick, I guess you could say. Seeing this again, I guess I have more time to analyze the combos because I did not analyze that at all, more or less just like everything else. I really want to see the combos look kind of like impactful. Like taking the Naruto Chronicles aspect out of it alone. I don't know, I guess I'm not going to get impactful from a fodder fight. I don't know. There is something you got to keep in mind that the people that are playing, I mean, it's not like they're bad at the game. The game is not really technical at all. There just could be some mechanics we just haven't seen yet. We haven't seen the controller layout, so there could be a transformation or could be some type of extra. We just don't see it. That's just me being optimistic. If I'm gonna be honest with you, everything I'm seeing now is a no cop for me. But there is PvP, so that's kind of what I'm banking on a little bit. How much time we got left in this video? We got a big chunk, so there is a small possibility that we can see PvP. Whether or not that happens, okay. So it looks like when the timer for Gamabunta to recover and get the fuck out of there is done, the little segment objective mission part there is done. Okay. All right, round 2. Hopefully it doesn't glitch out because that would just be painful to see. The one thing I really don't like this is exactly like how I thought this was gonna be, to where they're literally just throwing mindless punches to the boss, and there's no sort of communication needs to be had between you and your friends that are playing. If this is a team-based mode that can be played with friends, and that's just something that's not really fun for me. Is that gonna reach? Oh no, he can't throw that. Okay. What was I saying? This game mode needs some type of like item reward or something to make you want to play it. Otherwise, just like I'm not gonna be on this. Is this fun for you guys? Let me know down below. As game modes where you fight bosses. Okay, let's talk about anime. Do you see what you're seeing right now? Can you see yourself playing that, like fighting Shukaku, beating him down until he gets depleted to 0 and having a good time with it? Let me know down below. Me personally, I play too many things that are like this, and it's just kind of, I'm over it. I mean, the game doesn't have to be technical by no means for you to have fun, but this is just too simple for me personally. Ooh, was that Sage? Oh, no, it's healing. I thought it was Sage mode for a second. I like how the rest of Shuriken didn't go into any animation to throw it because he locked on. That was cool. The only thing that I find cool about this is that I'm actually seeing the game. But like all hype aside of just being a Naruto fanboy, this is not my cup of tea, and I dare say it's kind of trash for me. It's trash. I do. Why does it keep on doing that far away? Like you would think after the second time, let me calm down. It's not his fault. It's not his fault. Okay, I do like that. If you've seen the first time they did that when he went into a ball, Naruto himself couldn't break it in order to, you know, get him stunned and beat his ass. You need your whole team to come through on some real shit to break it, which I guess that's some sort of team aspect that I can give it credit for. I can definitely see this being really fun with character creation though, because if you go in here with like your squad full of created characters, you could choose what types you're using. That could be dope. What I'm seeing right now? No. You know what? It looks like this is all that we're going to see too, because the gameplay is actually almost over as a whole. Stop doing it so far away! Why does he do that? Just get a little bit. Just get a little bit closer, dog. Just a little bit. Oh, they got him. Okay. I think even though I tried to lower my expectations, it just somehow found a way to go back to expecting something. I do like the HUD layout for what this game is. It's very simplistic, and I'm glad it wasn't all extra dextra. I don't know how to feel about the cooldown time. I really would have preferred chakra in some sort of way, like management, just because it would have made things a lot more interesting from my perspective of how I saw this game going. I'm trying to say something positive. I want to see your guys' opinions down below, because I'm one person. I only think one certain thing. Maybe you guys can persuade me to see. I'm gonna go watch this a few more times and maybe see if I can get a different opinion. Yeah, I'm gonna go do that. I'm really flaccid right now.